I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better.
Try. I know that it's my time.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Off the play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Now May on 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. His first throw is an interception. Savon Revel with the pick. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
Richardson throwing to start out. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
10 through 11. Let's go now.
Play action with Richardson. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum. But it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
70 Ranger. Ready?
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Patriots will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, here's May. Complete beyond the marker, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. Buying some time left. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England first down.
And a Patriot first down.
They give now to Henderson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 48.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. It's close. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
Henderson here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
May not have throw on third. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They start to drive the blue. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. One's dropped for what would have been a nice game. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He's thrown deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Throwing play action, May. It's complete, Kyle Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs from 37. First down, May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped for him. Like, stop for him. You see that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with a bunny conduct. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. 4th down, Howard. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Howard. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Space past the 35. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Amani Conda now up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Again, it's Amani Conda. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. They're signaling for a stoppage here. And, yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go.
They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. That's Robinson on a slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Kyle Decker makes the play. And he's out the clear. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kick taken in here at the 17. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the air, following that pick 6. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going again here, Howard. Hits it through the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. And this is another incompletion. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. Now 1st down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a body conduct. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Howard looking to pass. Jackson. Oh, the football's loose! Scooped up by the Patriots. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
On play action, here's May. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. May off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again! And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
Off the play action, May. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. A lot of space ahead. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Borregales on to send it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
17 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Howard to throw on 4th. That's caught. He found some space. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Throwing here, Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Howard to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 9-yard line.
Out to Chubb to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And motion the slot man right. They go play action. Here's May. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going play action, May. And they pick him up again. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. You get a pick 6, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Patriots first down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Offense is set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's Robinson on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Too short. Howard. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Patriots take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. May off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And a Patriot first down.
Off the play action, May. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is Henderson on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
May now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third, it's long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And that keeps the lead at 12. The line come to Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jelani Tavai picks it off. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots go up by 19.
Cowboys 16.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Turpin with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're on the toss to Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap.
Big game downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Cowboys 23.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Howard throwing on third down. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Begin the drive with Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Called in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Cowboys going with a dime package now. Third down. On play action, here's May. As the open man downfield. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. So they call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go. Here's Chubb. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and goal.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Trying to sneak May. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Brock, this is not an ideal spot for any defense, but so far these guys have come up with a nice stand. Of course, they might now need to buckle down for one more play. We'll see. Yeah, so much more 4-down territory in the league today. So much more aggression with all the data we have out there. You got a sense, though, it's not going to be a play-action pass this time around. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now. Howard buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he gets it on the design keeper. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.